Battlefield 6 fans, we're literally 2 days away from Battlefield 6 coming out, and I'm going to be streaming this game all day on Friday and all weekend. It is going to be an epic time to be alive with the best game in 2025. Anyways, so let's cover some of the news, right, for Battlefield 6, just to get you updated. So let's start off talking about Season 1. So Season 1 begins on October 28th. It's going to be extremely quick. We're obviously going to get the new Battle Royale coming out, I believe, later in October as well, around the same time. But let's talk about Season 1's content. So it's going to roll out in 3 different phases across the holiday. We're going to have new maps, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, let's take a look. So, Season 1 preview, Rogue Ops on October 28th. We get a new map, Blackwell Fields. So we're getting basically like a new map every month, which is awesome, which is literally awesome. So hopefully, you know, we're going to get, maybe some months we'll maybe get 2 maps, I hope. But yeah, this is great, because it means if they can keep up that cadence for like 3 years, we'll have like 30 plus maps by the end of this game. So Strike Point, we get a new mode. Traverser Mark II, we get a new vehicle. We get a new carbine. We get a new sidearm, new sniper rifle, and a new real cover LPVO. New attachments for weapons, and we'll get more than that. So they've not even listed everything as part of the Rogue Ops on October 28th. I'm liking how they're doing this every month. You know, we get new content. November 18th, California Resistance. We get Eastwood, which is a new map. Awesome. This looks like it's going to be based on this kind of looks like it's going to be similar to the new Battle Royale map from what I've seen. It's very Californian, suburban style, right? Sabotage, limited time mode, battle pickups. So that's going to be a new feature. Battle pickups, DB12, new shotgun, M357 straight, a new sidearm, triangle, new attachment, and there's going to be more as well. And then we get the Winter Offensive on December 9th to get you into that Halloween mood. I mean, not Halloween, into that Christmas mood, the festive spirit. But what better way to build nostalgia and love for a game than including New York in the winter? Ice Lock Empire State. I mean, everyone's watching Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin, or Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and then we're going to jump into New York in the snow as if we're in the middle of Home Alone 2. You know, battling it out, duking it out on Battlefield 6. Ice Lock, limited time event, ice climbing axe, new melee weapon and more. I'm already loving Battlefield 6. It almost brings a tear to my eye. So yeah, free post-launch content starting on October 28th. So, you know, we get a good couple of weeks of fun with all the launch stuff, and then new stuff starts coming. Awesome. Now let's also take a look at some of the system requirements. So they basically posted the PC specs for BF6, the minimum recommended, an Ultra and Ultra Plus. If you want to take a look at them, I'll put them here. Obviously pause the video or zoom in the video, and let me just put it full screen. There you go. So minimum 1080p at 30 FPS. Imagine playing Battlefield 6 at 30 FPS at 1080p. You know, there will be those that do. Let me move my ugly mug out of the way. There we go. So there's the specs. Pause it if you want to have a look. So to play the recommended specs, basically you're going to need a 3060 Ti at least, or the Radeon RX 6700 XT, or an Intel Arc B580. You're going to need 8 gigs of video RAM, 16 gigs of RAM. You're going to need Windows 11, DirectX 12, 90 gigabytes of storage at launch. You're going to need TPM 2.0 enabled, UEFI secure boot enabled, HVCI capable, and VBS capable, all to basically prevent hacking. And then Ultra, you're looking at 4080, and then Ultra Plus Plus, you're going to need a RTX 5080, and 16 gigs of memory. So it's looking like I'm going to be playing between recommended and Ultra, because I have a 3080 Ti. I want a 5090 so bad. I never have wanted a 5090 more just to play this thing at crazy frame rates. So basically, yeah, I'm going to be playing this at 1440p, I think. That's what I'm going for. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if your PC's up to the task, or are you just not having to worry about recommended specs because you're on console? Let me know in the comment. I still can't believe that people are getting their copies of Battlefield 6 early. People are literally playing the campaign as we speak right now on console. You know, for those that collect physical games. And by the way, if you are picking up the physical version of Battlefield 6, you'll be pleased to know that the entire game is on the disc, which is fantastic. Shouldn't all games be like that? There's also going to be a day 1 patch, which will be required to play the game on October 10th at 10 a.m. So basically, as soon as this goes live, you will have to download a day 1 patch to play it. So get ready for that. You know, make sure you're ready to play. I don't know why they couldn't have done that in the preload, but yeah, you can actually preload the game, by the way. Now I'm going to be preloading mine later today. There's also a little bit of drama going on around the engineer class right now. Apparently all the operators for engineer are female, and a lot of people are kind of unhappy about that. All the engineers are female then, and the producer, Alexia Christofi, the producer of EA and DICE working on Battlefield 6, basically went out and said, someone says, in Battlefield 6, let's change the gender of the operators. And Alexia Christofi says, or you could just choose a soldier that is the gender that you want to play as. Well, if every engineer is a female, then we can't exactly do that. We're locked to different classes then. See, this is a problem with not having character customization and restricting players to preset heroes. This bish is saying, I gotta play a specific role to play as a main character. That is pretty silly. I get it. People are so like tense and fidgety about, you know, the whole woke thing in video games, with video games putting wokeness and, you know, all that stuff above the gameplay. I understand why people are a little bit frustrated and worried about this, but honestly, I don't see it as a big issue, frankly. You know, I'm going to play a soldier, whether they're male or female, and whether the soldier looks cool or not, right? It doesn't bother me. I think it bothers me when it starts getting really forced and it feels, you know, if it takes away from the gameplay a little bit. You're like, why is every character here a female? Like, you know, how realistic is that? You know, that you're playing on an entire army of women. The lengths that some of these developers will go to be inclusive, it takes away from the game a little bit in some cases. But yeah, let me know if that's been bothering you. Intel's released a new art driver to add support for Battlefield 6. So if you're playing this game on Intel graphics, you can download the update now. I believe the NVIDIA ones also already went live. I updated it yesterday, and I've actually been getting some good performance bump increases with that new update. So, yes. And lastly, if you're an EA Pro member, Play Pro member, you'll get full access to the Battlefield 6's Phantom Edition on day 1, October 10th, including the Tombstone Pack and the EA Deployment Pack. The EA Deployment Pack includes an additional XP boost set and some exclusive in-game rewards, separate from the bonuses included in the Phantom Edition or pre-order incentives such as the Tombstone Pack, Double Tap, Weapon Charm, Lock and Load, Player Card Background, and Deathbringer Vehicle Decay. EA Play Pro members will also get 10% off purchases of digital content, including battle passes and Battlefield's currency and more. And basically, meeting the demand by avoiding long server queues is one of the priorities of DICE for Battlefield 6's launch on October 10th. They're aware of that. David Serland here should be. We're planning for that, of course, and open beta helped gauge the interest as well. Some retailers are already selling physical editions. We covered that, obviously. So yeah, get hyped up, get ready. You know, give that rifle of yours a good dust off, your virtual rifle that is, and get ready, get your gear together, get your consoles ready, clear space, get ready to download this mofo, get it preloaded, and get ready for October 10th, because it's in a couple of days and I cannot wait to jump on. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon on Blaze2K. Let me know if you're prepared for Battlefield 6, because I am. I cannot wait. And yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. I'll be streaming it. I stream every day at 1 p.m. or thereabouts. In the hour of 1 p.m. I usually hop on to stream. I've been playing Battlefield 2042 lately. They've gutted the servers for Battlefield 2042, which is kind of sad. And the playlists, they've removed Iwo Jima Breakthrough. They've removed the 64 player only conquest modes. So basically you have to join servers with mixed player counts, so you could join in and play 128 and 64. It's all just jumbled together now, because I guess they're trying to, you know, free up server space for Battlefield 6, which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I'll be playing something later today, whether it's Black Ops 7 beta, because I know that's ending in a few days, and I'm not in love with it, but I'm willing to try it and play it anyway. But yeah, anyways, if you're hyped up for Battlefield 6, let me know by hitting the like, subscribe, click the bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video on Blaze2K. Let's play some Battlefield, because Battlefield is back.